Have you got a search warrant for this?
I can fetch one if you think that's necessary.
We're supposed to be burying our brother.
All I can do is apologise about our timing.
What are you hoping to find this time?
Anything that might give us an idea what happened the day she died.
You did that yesterday.
We need to be more thorough. This is now a murder investigation, Mr. Barton.
Says who, though? She jumped.
And you know that for a fact, do you?
Well, no, but...
We have evidence that points to a suspicious death.
What evidence?
Yeah, if you know something, we should be kept in the loop.
Look, we're determined to find the person who killed your mother. Surely you want the same?
Of course.
Good. We need to check all the bedrooms. And, thank you for your cooperation.
Emma murdered? Who'd do such a thing?
Who wouldn't?
Nobody knows anything for certain yet.
We know the police have turned up mop-handed at the Bartons.
My money's on Ross.
Can I remind you why we're all here?
Sorry. Any news on Ross and Pete?
I'm sure they'll be here soon.
This is typical of Emma. Yeah. Kills his son and then upstages his funeral.
What are they doing here?
Lachlan liked Finn.
Everybody did. He was lovely. You all right?
Yeah, just... He was the only person that was actually nice to me, so...
Everyone's gonna miss him. Maybe we should postpone.
It's okay, we can wait. The police have got a job to do.
Shall I go and get him?
Maybe it's best if I go.
Where's Harriet going now?
To fetch Pete and Ross.
That's if they're still at liberty to join us.
This is harassment.
Again, we appreciate it's bad timing, but we need to act as soon as possible to preserve evidence, okay?
What's the delay?
Oh, ask him.
Can't you come back later?
You know how this goes. We're here now. We leave, evidence might disappear.
And what's that supposed to mean?
It's just routine procedure.
No, he thinks we had something to do with this.
Look, you don't really need to be here for this.
I'm not leaving them on their own. They might plant some at...
Why would they want to do that? You're only going to be across the road at the church. Whatever happens here, today should be Finn's day.
Yeah. Yeah, OK. Hey, you ready? What?
Finn's waiting for you.
Look, we'll be over in a minute, OK?
Well, put that away.
Lydia wants to know if I fancy stuffed peppers with rocket salad for tea.
Now's not the time.
I can't ignore her, she's my fiancée.
Yeah, and she still will be once we've sorted this little scrot out. Now, come on.
Let me go!
You are going nowhere until you've confessed.
To what? I haven't done anything wrong. Tell that to Liv. Why? What she told you? No, because she won't talk to us.
You have scared her into silence.
This is daft. Me and Liv just hung out together as mates.
Do you think I were born last Thursday?
Hardly, you're ancient. Shall I brain him?
He can't confess if he's out cold. What have you been up to?
Why? What do you think I've done? I'm clueless here.
Suit yourself. I'll go and fetch you.
Fetch you?
What is going on? Poor Finn's just lying there.
Pete and Ross are on their way.
Are they in handcuffs? Why would they be in handcuffs?
Police don't raid your house for no reason.
Well, do we have to talk about this now?
You all right?
You ready?
Yeah. Have you got something to say?
Oi, let's just get through this, yeah?
I am the resurrection and the life, says the Lord. Those who believe in me, even though they die, will live. And everyone who lives and believes in me will never die.
Now, I've been a bit remiss. Gloria here Hasn't eaten for 2 days.
Pigs don't like being starved.
No, and when they're desperate, they'll eat anything. Even the likes of you.
Kidding.
Oh, they can strip flesh from the bone in seconds.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Tuck in, Dora.
She won't eat him. She had a massive breakfast.
Yeah, but he don't know that. Give it about an hour. He'll be squealing like a pig himself.
Thank you for coming to this service to give thanks for the life of Finn Barton, a cherished member of our community.
Not cherished by his mother. Sorry, it's just nice not to be the baddie for once.
We'll begin by playing a song that was close to Finn's heart.
Wrapped in a blanket of hope, asleep in a bed of dreams. My step into eternity is not what it might have been. Not at all, for who knows which way the wind is gonna blow. I'm waiting for your gentle whisper. Distant child, my flower. Are you blowing in the breeze? Can you feel me as I breathe life into you? In a while, my flower, somewhere in a desert haze, I know one day you'll amaze me. And I'm just balancing, imagining the moment I can be looking deep into your eyes. Now a mystery, not at all, for who knows which way the wind is gonna blow. I'm waiting for your gentle. Come on. Distant child, my flower. Are you blowing in the breeze? I know one day you'll amaze me.
It's always very difficult when God chooses to take someone from us at such a young age. But we're here not to mourn Finn, rather to give thanks for his existence. I know many of you who loved him would like to say a few words, so.
I didn't know what to say, so I've written a poem. We all need friends beside us to make us better than we are. You are that friend to me, sweet Finn. My partner in crime. My guiding star. Yes, we argued now and then. What friends don't from time to time. But when things were tough, when all seemed lost, you were always by my side. I miss you more than words can say. But this is not goodbye. True friendship never fades away. Some things can never die.
Thank you, Tracy. That was lovely.
I don't know what I'm going to do without him.
No, this is wrong.
Now, sit down.
No. Look, we're all pretending his death was some sad accident and it wasn't. Our mum murdered him, and I'll never forgive her for that. I loved our mum. Which is a joke, because what mother murders the kid? It's someone she's supposed to love and protect. Just to shoot him like that. Finn deserved better than our family. Because we're a bunch of losers. Do you know what, mate? Look, for us. He was very forgiving. He had a heart of gold, him. I just wish Tracy was right. I wish it wasn't goodbye, but it is. He's gone. I should have saved him. He's been brother. I feel I'm so sorry.
This is the order for take a vow. It looks great. Thanks.
You all right, sis?
Yeah, of course.
No, you're not.
I should be at Finn's funeral. I've really liked him.
Then go. I can hold the fort.
Oh, it's too late now. Besides, if I had gone later, it would have marched me out of the church. I don't think she's ever going to forgive me.
Give her time.
I tried apologising earlier. She accused me of using Finn's death to try and get around her. That is not what I was doing.
Would you like me to try and have a word with her?
Not with your history. Well, that's not going to help. It's my mistake. I'm the one who's going to have to try and fix this.
We have entrusted our brother to God's merciful keeping, and we now commit his body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, in the sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life. Through our Lord Jesus Christ, who died, was buried, and rose again for us. To him be glory forever and ever. Amen.
Amen. Sweet dreams, our kid.
It was really moving what you said in the church.
I don't know about that. I'm no good with words.
No, well, I think Finn would have been proud of you.
If he was here.
Ross didn't hang around.
People cope in different ways.
I have to go and organise things. Sorry.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah, cheers. Go on, you go.
Okay. I'm gonna give Finn the best wake ever.
What annoys me, Finn, he was the best of that bunch.
Pete's not a bad lad.
Dunno. It's often the quiet ones.
You said your money's on Ross.
I like keeping my options open.
How are you bearing up, Eric?
Well, you know, funerals, graveyards.
Oh, yeah. Finn adored Val.
Yeah. And she did him.
These boots are killing me.
Nico!
Sorry.
Just Valerie to stick her oar in.
Hey, Dad. I hope he don't start telling us porkies.
Hey, well, if he does, he's up for the chop.
She's locked herself in her room.
Well, have you been able to talk to her?
I tried, she told me to bog off.
Do you want us to kick Dora in?
So you two clowns marching in there screaming the odds is really going to win her round. Oh, I think I'm going to go and have a chat to Jerry. Find out his side of the story.
Wait, I don't think that's a good idea.
We need to find out what's going on.
Well, Liv won't thank you for going behind her back.
Maybe not.
Any road. There's more than one way to skin a pig. Hey, Dad.
What's he mean by that?
No, it's...
Hey, Lisa, what are you doing for tea tonight?
Oh, like that's number one on my list of priorities.
Only Dad fancies bangers and mash, don't you, Dad? Or maybe toad in the hole? Trotters, perhaps?
Yeah.
So, how was it?
How do you think?
I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I had to give Moira a hand with the baby.
Yeah, it's a shame she couldn't face it. He was a nephew.
Well, she's had a lot to cope with recently.
I see Adam didn't show up either. Well, he didn't think that Pete and Ross would want him there.
Oh, this is tearing that poor family apart.
Yeah. At least the people who loved him were there.
Eventually.
What do you mean?
Pete and Ross nearly didn't show.
What is wrong with that family?
They had a good reason.
Helping the police with their inquiries. What inquiries? We all know how poor Finn met his end.
But we don't know how Emma was murdered.
Emma was murdered?
Allegedly.
Do you think we should tell Moira?
Well, I think she'll find out soon enough.
Right, OK, can we just stop all this nonsense, please? Remember what today's about. It's about Finn, our superhero. Let's get decked out.
I love the poem you read. It was beautiful.
Thank you. That was up all night.
Oh, really?
Could have knocked that out in 5 minutes. Though obviously the sentiment was spot on. Well, not keeping Ross and Pete.
So she was bumped off.
You believe it?
Stranger things have happened.
I reckon he should put it up by now.
What's that?
What?
This little piggy had roast beef, but this little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee, 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 all the way home.
What are you doing?
He loves a sing-song. Don't you, Gloria?
You're supposed to be scared of it.
Scared of a pig? They're beautiful. My uncle's farm used to be full of them. Look, Zach, if you want it to scare me, you're going to have to try a lot harder.
Fair enough. Time to go old school.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Liv's not even my type. I'm into my older ladies like Chrissy or Megan.
Give over. Megan won't look twice at you.
Yeah, but poor little Liv might.
Come on, where are you taking me?
You'll soon find out.
I hope you've got a good head for heights.
Where'd you get to?
Needed a bit of space.
Who do you think did it?
Mum? Or have you forgotten already?
I meant killed her. Pushed off a bridge. That's exactly what she did to Dad.
So?
How can it be a coincidence?
Good question.
Everyone's wondering where you are?
Let them.
Yeah, dreadful business. Police are still all over your house.
Yeah, well, we just wanted some time to ourselves.
Of course. I know what you're going through. Well, Jimmy does. His dad was murdered. By one of his sons, as it turned out. And not that I'm suggesting we're all innocent until proven guilty, aren't we? Tell him you're on your way.
Is this how it's going to be? Finn isn't even cold in the ground and the whole village are gossiping about our worthless mother.
To Finn. To Finn. Much missed.
Yeah. You know, it's a blessing in a way.
What?
Well, Emma's murder might not bring Finn back, but well, it's justice of us all.
Are you expecting someone? I'm just thinking, aren't I, that Priya, she hadn't showed her ugly face. If she was ugly, you wouldn't have a problem. Oh, sorry. Hey, what's keeping Ross and Pete? I don't know. Text them, right? They'll probably show up eventually. Have you spoken to Priya recently? She spoke to me, didn't she? She had the audacity to suggest, let's just be friends. Well, isn't that a good thing? What, forgive and forget? Yeah. Yeah, she'd like that. Well, how about just forget about her? Well, that's one minute I can't, can I? I'm here at Finn's wake, and all I can think about is what I want to say to her face. Well, go for it. Can't, can I? Because yes, she can. Go and sort her out. What about Finn? Oh, what? Acting on impulse without thinking things through. That would Finn all over, wouldn't it? Go on. Are you all right, Pet?
Liv says she can't do the B&B tonight.
Oh,
Great, more work for Muggins. Unless I can find a willing volunteer.
Yeah, if I must.
Are you sure you're all right?
I saw the police at Ross and Pete's place.
Oh, yes, nasty business.
What is?
Haven't you heard? There's been a development. Apparently, Emma didn't kill herself.
Well, how do you mean?
The police think she was murdered.
What?
Still no sign of Pete and Ross.
I'm sure they're on the way.
You all right?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
I was only asking.
We're all a bit frazzled today, aren't we? Yeah. Gabby, sweetheart, whatever happened, you can't blame yourself.
Well, can't I after what I did?
My advice, forget about it. Move on. It can't make any difference to her now.
Oh, go on. What's he saying? He's telling you how he bumped Emma off?
Why do you think it was him?
It wasn't.
To be fair, even if it was, I mean, you wouldn't admit it anyway, would you?
Well, the police positive she was murdered.
Well, everyone in there seems to think so, yeah.
Every cloud has a silver lining.
Oh, that's a bit harsh.
No, that nut job came at me with a brick. If it wasn't for Harriet and her Bible bus, I'd be dead and buried myself. So, whoever snuffed her out, I owe them a big drink. Death isn't always a bad thing.
What did you say?
Oh, look, I'm sorry, lads, but, hey, look, she did kill your dad and your brother.
And how does that make everything all right? Do you know something about that? Right, come on, not now.
So she did kill James, then?
Obviously, I am sorry for your loss.
Oi, what, do you want to start something? Don't let me get you.
Used to say that you didn't kill me, Mum, eh?
Get real.
You always had it in for her.
Where were you when she fell off that bridge, eh? Say that again.
Come on, not now, let's go.
Boys, why don't I get you a pint, yeah?
No, we ain't drinking in there, you mad? He's got a nerve pointing the finger at me.
Yeah. All the same, it is a fair question. Have you got an alibi?
They're laughing at her. Mum's death's a joke to them.
Why are you still here?
Problem?
You said you'd be done ages ago.
We were.
Yeah, well, so what are you waiting for?
You.
Why?
Just to thank you for letting us do this on such a difficult day. Can you bring the car in?
Did you get what you need?
No. Still no sign of her phone, purse, or handbag. You haven't got any idea where these might be.
Ask Kane Dingle. I mean, have you thought to look at his house or his garage?
But you think Kane Dingle can shed some light on your mother's murder?
He wanted her dead.
Whoa. No, he's just mouthing up.
No, I'm not. Look, Kane hated our mum. So why don't you go out there and go and do your job properly, eh?
So come on, tell me. Where were you when Emma took her tumble?
I've told you. Looking for Moira and the kid.
Your kid. Seems I'm not the only one who thinks you're involved. Oh, no, just leave it with the scary, starey malarkey. It doesn't wash with the person who taught you how to use the potty. That look hasn't changed for the last 30 years. Same goneless face you had whenever you nicked a tenner out of my purse.
Well, I had to get me and Chaz our tea somehow, didn't I?
I don't care about Emma. I care about you. Let me help. Did you kill her? I know you're half mad over Moira. And if you bumped into Emma, you might as well have bumped her off.
I didn't.
But you know who did?
Just drop it.
Who? Who? Was it Ross? Was it Pete?
Layla. Yeah. Obviously.
Great cave.
Do you want it?
It's in for fun. This is for Finn. You know, my dead mate.
The one whose funeral it was today, do you remember?
Of course we remember.
Yeah, I know you remember. Trying to use dead Finn to worm your way back into my life after you flushed it down the toilet.
No, that's not what I was doing.
Shh, I'm not here to talk words. I know I'm talking words and stuff now, yeah? Not going to be soon.
You're not making any sense.
This makes sense to you, does it? I am cancelling our contracts.
Take a vows?
Yeah.
Well, cancel away. You've still got to pay.
Jay, Layla, you don't have to do this.
Yeah, I do. Because ignoring you is not enough, is it? You keep harassing me with your fake apologies.
No, they're real.
They're as real as I am, a real superhero. You're a nasty, ruthless cow. All right, you might have everyone else fooled with your little woe is me act.
Oi!
Jay, just leave it.
Yeah, leave it, Jay. Because in the words of my dead mate's greatest love, Kylie, I'm spinning around. Just move out of my way. I know you feel me.
She's off a rocker.
Don't, Jay. Please don't badmouth her. I'm the one who's done terrible things, not her.
No! Put it back! 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 But it's blocking the door! Genius observation, that is, yeah. Maybe it's there for a reason, Victoria. Maybe the lock's busted. Okay.
Go and spread your sunshine through there, will you?
Excuse me, who's the boss here?
And who's the unpaid help who's happy to walk out any second?
Go in.
Oh, you poor thing. How are you holding up?
Not heard from Adam.
Were you expecting to?
Guess not, but I was hoping he'd have a change of heart and show his face after all. It's his brother's wake. His half-brother, but still. Didn't turn up to the funeral, and now...
Grief is funny.
He hated Emma. And then she tried to burn his mum and steal his baby brother, and it turns out she killed his dad too.
But Adam didn't know about James then. None of us did.
Even so, he had all the reason in the world to push Emma. And him not showing up today, does it look like grief or guilt?
Adam's not a killer.
Well, I know that. Does anyone else?
Where are you off?
Out.
Reckon Mum and Dad won't agree you're grounded, aren't you?
Am I?
Yeah. Caught passed out drunk with Jerry, what do you think?
Why does everyone care so much that it was Jerry? What if I was with Gabby, or what if I was on my own?
Then you'd still be grounded, but the fact it was Jerry.
He was just a lad having a drink.
Yeah, with a kid. Who's so far gone anything could have happened to her.
But he didn't.
Yeah, and then he's pressured you into shutting up about it.
What?
Sam heard him in the cafe.
No, I was the one who wanted him to shut up about it.
You'd have to be scared of him.
I'm not.
And you're not the first one to mess up with booze. I was sick in the Halloween punch bowl for starters, and that was on a good day.
Can we not talk about vomit, please?
Fine.
Actually, can we not talk at all?
Why are you covering for him?
I'm not. Like it's that hard to believe that he didn't touch me.
Oi! Come on! Wakey, wakey!
Passed out through terror, has he?
Well, like boredom, are we there yet?
We're not playing, lad.
Why don't you just confess to what you did?
We'll be getting to the viaduct soon.
Not the viaducts. Anything but the viaducts.
Brave, aren't you? Well, let's see how brave you are when you're plummeting over the edge.
I always thought you were a bit of an idiot for sticking round here. Always cleaning up after your family's mess when they didn't deserve it. You just needed a break, mate. And instead, you're down there. When it was me. It was me that she wanted to put a bullet through.
You need to pull it together fast.
Can you just give me some time with Finn?
We need to get you sorted before the police come looking.
For me, why would they?
Because they reckon Emma was murdered.
By who?
I was wondering whether you could tell me that.
Because?
Because you chased her into the woods with a gun.
Yeah, I was never going to hurt her.
Oh, so the gun was for protection, was it, from little Emma?
She just killed her own son and ex-husband. She could have done the same to Mum and the baby.
That's him, right there. The bloke who could have done this, so come on, did you?
No!
Prove it, can you?
What?
The police are going to be asking you far worse questions. So come on, where were you after I saw you at the farm?
The same place you were, the hospital. I wanted us to go together. But no, you insisted on going separate. Is that why? Eh? Is that why you went after Emma? If they're looking at me, you can be sure as hell they're going to be looking at you too.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, we could both be on the hook here.
Yeah. But only one of us has served time for trying to kill someone.
She topped herself.
Police say different.
The police get it wrong. She shot Finn, and then she topped herself because she knew if she didn't, then we would...
What? Or that we do it for her?
She didn't deserve to live. There was no other way.
Did you?
What?
Were you there when it happened? I'm asking. Were you there?
Why?
Because it seems like you really don't want the police looking into her murder.
I don't. But it's not because I threw her to her death. She threw herself. And that's what I'll keep telling the police, no matter who they come looking for.
Oh, where are you going? But why are you running? Did you see? Did you see her go over?
And if I did, what would I have seen, Pete?
How would I know?
It's just, if you keep throwing these accusations around, first Adam, then Faith, Cain, me, people are going to start to wonder why. They may start to think that you're making all this noise because you've got something to hide.
Don't be frightened. Yeah. Is it just me, or is Daz quite a looker?
Definitely a looker.
I'm not sure. But we have just buried my sister's best mate, so I am going to let you take me out on a date.
Ah, in the spirit of only living once, eh?
Exactly. Come on, let's go.
No. No, I might take you up on it, though, when you're a little less impaired.
You two are sitting together.
Near each other.
Like you don't hate each other.
We don't.
No, we definitely don't.
We do have regrets, though.
Desperate ones.
Yeah, desperate being the word if you two are about to hook up again, for sure. However, saying that, you could always don your masks and just pretend that you're not actually you.
Hey, stick your nasty beak back in its beaky box.
And what's going to happen if I don't, Vanessa?
I've sorted things with Priya.
Wow. Hey, it must be the wake. Nothing like a little death to forget infidelity.
No, I've not forgiven her. I've dumped her Anna as my mate, obviously, but also as our chocolate supplier. Yes. I'm free. No more contracts with Miss Witchy Face.
Except next week's orders, right?
Yeah. Nah, I pulled that and all. Stop stressing.
Yeah, I will. When you find someone else who's going to whip up 250 personalised bees.
Oi, Frank. Is that what does it for you? The sweaty brow look, the worry lines.
Megan is a million lines better than you.
A million lines there, you said it, yeah.
Times! A million times.
Anyway, speaking of scraping the bottom of the barrel...
We're not!
Leave it. She's just sad, pathetic and desperate for a rise. Don't give her the satisfaction.
Your mum's still angry at me.
She's not worried. We all are.
It's because I'm such a try-hard. Gabby was going on at me about not being into boys, and I wanted to kiss Jerry to prove her wrong. But that's it. I swear.
So do you like him?
No, gross, no. I mean, he doesn't like me either. I practically threw myself at him, and he wasn't having it. He was nice about it. But yeah, like I said, nothing happened.
Well, good.
Is it? I mean, I wish I fancied him. It'd be a lot easier.
Why?
Because I'm just not that into guys.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not.
Liv, it's fine. Guys, girls, whatever. It's all good.
No, that's it. I don't like anyone. At all. I know, it's weird.
No.
It is. I mean, everyone has feelings for someone. I've got nothing.
Yeah, because you're 15. You're not going to know what you want.
Well, did you? You knew what you were into.
But I've got a couple of years on you. And look, I can promise you this. You can't compare yourself to anyone else, ever. Because there isn't normal or weird, there's just us.
Oh, hey! Super Slosh Girl, brilliant.
You ruined my dad and Megan. And now they're starting to get it together again, but you are still... You're still trying to mess it all up. Why? Is it because no one can stand you? Because you've got no friends and no life of your own? You are a
Pathological?
Yes, a pathological interferer. And I will let you out once...
I don't think you will.
I will. I will let you out once you have apologised for everything. And then I'll let you out.
Really? Well, you can't because the lock's broken. You can only open it from the other side. So well done you. Super screw-up girl strikes again.
Like a little earworm.
The silliest, stupidest, most wonderful earworm. What will we all be without him, eh?
It's windy up here.
Oh, yeah, because it's so far down.
How far?
Oh, far enough for you to end up a pile of offal when you hit the ground.
Yeah, don't take another step or you'll be over.
Oh, yeah, feel that. Nothing but fresh air.
Lorraine. I can't die without Lorraine knowing how floating my boat he gets because of her.
You what?
Oh, sweet Judy. Never rescued her from Richard. And then Fern. I'll never get to see her return to daytime telly.
You got a type, haven't you?
Look, you can still meet them all. Just admit what you did.
Oh, no signal, stupid Stella! But someone will see we're missing.
Not me, they won't. Because Noah's deep in video game trance and Victoria's used to closing, so I won't be missed.
Understatement much.
Not like anyone's going to come looking for you either.
My sister.
Just lost her best mate, sister. Don't think you're quite on a radar right now.
All right, well, my dad, then.
No, babe, I don't think your dad's really going to be thinking about you now Megan's got him back in her clutches. No, basically, I'm stuck with you, aren't I?
No, basically, I'm stuck with you.
Oh, yada, yada, yada. Ugh. Here, why don't you have a swig of this? Because the sooner you pass out, the better.
Oh, always having to go.
Well, I'm pathological, remember?
Yeah, I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, hey. I've heard it from people I care about a lot more than you. So drink, don't drink, I don't care. You and me are unfortunately stuck with each other for the foreseeable, aren't we, so...
Might as well just jump before I'm pushed.
Huh? Oh, no! Whoa!
How did you know?
Well, it reeks of pig muck and I could hear a band door squeaking.
I will get the truth out of you. That's the last thing I do.
Zach, put him down!
He's still denying it.
Yeah, because he's telling the truth. He wasn't out of order with me.
He was as closest to a gentleman as you'll get.
See?
But you still helped to get a young lass drunk, didn't you?
Sorry. Can I go now?
Tell you what, you can bunk up with Gloria for the night, and then we'll see what we can do.
Oh, cheers. Time's tea on.
You don't seem surprised.
Were you?
Of course not. She wasn't the type to go down without a fight. And suicide. Oh, that just doesn't seem right, does it? It's a mortal sin, isn't it?
Is it?
Hey, heard about Emma?
Yeah, Faith just filled me in.
And now I am going to fill a bathtub with some hot water and have a good, long, hard soak while I figure out which Good Samaritan did her in.
What? What is it?
I didn't do it, Mum.
I know.
Then why are you looking at me like you got questions then?
I don't.
Look, I went after her with a gun, Mum. And then I went hunting for her when she took the baby. The police are going to think I've got as much reason as anyone to get rid.
Yeah, but you didn't touch her.
Yeah, but I've got form. Look, they know that I tried to burn Kane to death. I did time for it. Like, if they put me in the frame for this, I've got no way of proving them wrong.
Do you reckon Gloria will taste this good when it's her time?
Right, Liv, it's time we thrash this out.
I'll call Aaron tomorrow and tell him to come home.
Why?
So I can move back in with him and get out your hair.
Don't you want to stay with us?
Yeah, but you're kicking me out, aren't you?
No, love. Why would we do that?
Because I messed up.
Yeah, you did, but you'll pay for it by helping out round the house, sticking to a curfew, and basically jumping when we say jump.
So you're letting me stay? Yeah, you're not getting rid of us that easily.
Oh, come here, you silly, silly kid. Because that's all you are, you're just a kid. But you're ours, and it's up to us to see you right.
Daz. Oh, not hot. Definitely not hot. I was just wanting to, you know. What? Throw caution to the wind, seize the day, live life to the full. All that impulsive rubbish. I mean, do it by all means, but maybe don't do it with him, because I think you could do better.
You're being nice. You're never nice unless you want something. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm being just as mean as you, aren't I? And I really, really don't want to be like you. Oh, sorry. Just can't help myself.
Welcome to my world.
Is that what it is? You just can't help sticking the knife in?
Something like that, yeah.
But I've locked you in here, and you haven't yelled once. I mean, if ever you could stick the knife in.
You're too easy. I like a challenge.
Is that your idea of fun? Winding people up? Are you really that bored and lonely?
Hey, do you know something? You are really, really good at being mean. Oh. No, save it, please. This is like death by 1,000 apologies, this. Okay, yeah. I am so bored and lonely. I go to town on people. Because I can. Even people I like.
So you can like people?
Not many. Some. Yeah. I especially enjoy toying with those people.
Like the little boy who pulled the little girl's pigtail, wanting her to notice him.
If I want someone to notice me, they notice me.
And we'll be back to Emmerdale tomorrow night at 7 on ITV. Coming up next tonight, every second counts in those first crucial moments of an investigation as Trevor McDonald finds out it's real life and it's a tough watch. An hour to catch a killer in just a few minutes.